At the intersection of digital production and live action, virtual production is providing new ways to capture shots, characters, and backgrounds. The growing synergy between digital pre-production and live action shooting means ideas and approaches can be tested earlier and used more directly to achieve content that is increasingly groundbreaking and complex. Assets created during pre-production flow into the finals pipeline where they continue to be built upon. These new ways of working are always being led by the goal to produce memorable imagery. The making of Avatar marked a major milestone in developing new worlds and new workflows. And from Gravity to The Walk, projects have continued to reach high bars of cinematic storytelling using virtual production and virtual sets. Characters are at the core of any story, and virtual production can bring real-life performances to digital creations. Actions and expressions can be motion captured and targeted to a CG counterpart, whether human or not. You can frame with the camera during the performance capture or lens it later, and you can direct the performance and immediately see it played on the resulting CG. Building the world that a story unfolds in, using live action, CG environments, or a combination of both, is a monumental task. We can know more going into the shoot by exploring locations and scenes virtually first. The third floor's Pathfinder tool can use 3D assets or LiDAR scans to allow any collaborator to visit, study, and return to a proposed location or design from anywhere and as often as needed. For the Game of Thrones finale, the cinematographer used this technique to scout scenes in VR. Directors, DPs, and other creatives can quickly plan and iterate shots in pre-production. They can shoot the set with a virtual camera, just as you would a real camera. Then bookmark camera positions and begin a dialogue even with simple screen grabs. DPs and directors can frame with characters or even shoot fully animated previs, seeing how different camera angles work in the flow of an edit. Through virtual production and Techvis, the creative decisions and blocking you visualize can be used directly in production. Camera cranes, motion bases, and other robotic systems can be controlled with the data from previs, and the requirements and lineups for complex shoots can be visualized. We can practice the shoot so that anything you would not want to find out on the live action set, we find out virtually first. Plan views similar to architectural schematics can be generated and reviewed by department so we have a game plan that is cognizant and respectful of the insights of the entire crew. Repeatable cameras can replicate moves across multiple passes. This enables actors on the safety of a soundstage or on location to be seamlessly integrated into fantastical or perilous scenarios. Motion bases can play back the animation of a CG character or creature to make an actor's response to that animation more believable. Flight characteristics like yaw, pitch, and roll can be simulated. And in addition to driving the motion base, we can correspondingly drive an LED screen background or an eyeline reference. Vehicle rigs, cockpits, and other large set components can play back pre-animated motion as performers and other plate elements are captured. And the positions and timings for cameras, cranes, and special effects gear can be synced between all the equipment. Utilizing Techvis, you can run motion control with a stunning array of inventions, from wire cams to hydraulic rigs, stretching the possibilities for intricate and unique action. You can fly a cable cam alongside superheroes or attach a flamethrower to have it play as an attacking dragon. From working with high-speed robots to techno-dollies to lighting systems, there are many innovations to be realized in tandem by digital and on-set teams. As virtual production advances, the digital work is visible throughout more of the process. Simulcam is a way to leverage virtual production techniques during the actual shoot. Simulcam tracks the motion picture camera so that when the camera moves, the digital elements move in perfect sync. The director, actors, and crew can see CG imagery together with the photography, with images that update in real time via game engine. Through augmented reality, or AR, characters, props, and key assets can be previewed on location and added to set. And via wraparound projections and LED walls, more and more of the virtual imagery that is helping the story is literally being brought into the picture. Virtual production is establishing new avenues and alternatives for all craft areas to plan, collaborate, and tell cinematic stories. As teams design in and are able to relate the virtual world to real shooting, virtual production offers even more ways to link all departments, the way filmmaking has always been done.